Here's a 77 back B-Wing pilot, Return of the Jedi, and it's quite a nice card back. Doesn't show the pilot, just shows the ship he flies. But you can see there's a little model of the pilot inside the model. B-Wing wasn't really featured in the movie. A lot of the B-Wing scenes, because it was difficult to film the B-Wing, so it wasn't as featured in the film as possible. They still made a Kenner vehicle though. Cards in okay condition. Figures pretty cool. And there is a vintage collection B-Wing pilot with the same on the same sort of card back. You can tell that they've added all these little stars on the card to make it stand out more. B-Wing pilot, 77 backs. This was the second wave of Return of Jedi figures. B-Wing pilots number 12. Made in Hong Kong. Got some wear to the back, scuffing. Nothing too major. So we've got 77 figures here. Then there'd be a 79 back card and then a final 92 back card. So pretty cool. Slightly yellow, but you can still see the B-Wing in quite good detail. Red flight suit with a vest with bits of silver sculpting on it. Looks pretty cool. Flight helmet. Red costume, boots. Little pistol, same gun that ATST pilot comes with. And yeah, looks really cool. B-Wing pilot. I've got this B-Wing pilot on the Trilogo card. I've got that out so I can do a comparison with that card as well. There are variations with the regular B-Wing pilot on the Kenner card and the B-Wing on the Trilogo card. B-Wing can be found on this Kenner card and 79 backup probably, and the Power of the Force. It did come on a Power of the Force with a coin, and then obviously the Trilogo card. So there's not many card variations to collect if you're a B-Wing focus collector. Unpunched bubble. Okay, so let's do a comparison with the Trilogo. Here's my 77 back Kenner B-Wing pilot. I've got it next to the Trilogo version of the B-Wing pilot. So you can compare the two cards. The third card would be the Power of the Force, and you can see on this one the picture's much reduced in size. So the B-Wing's that about 2/3 of the size of the Kenner card. The backing of the figure card is green, on this it's blue. So quite nice variations. Both made in Hong Kong. You can see that this B-Wing pilot's got the Han Solo blaster, he's got the wrong weapon, but that's pretty common, there's nothing too major. And there's the B-Wing pilot. You can see me in more detail on this because the bubble's clear. You can see that he's got the Han Solo blaster, which is pretty cool. Yeah, the figures look pretty similar. Trilogo back would be a 79 card. So you've got the languages French, English and Spanish. You've got 79 figures showed with 2 blacked out Ewoks. Those are Paploo and Lumat. And then all the information on the back of the card. So typical Trilogo back. And then the 2 figures, let's see, put them closer together so we can compare them better. So you can see figures are virtually identical. I can't see any differences apart from the weapon difference. He's got the Han Solo blaster and he's got the weapon he's meant to come with, which is the small sort of ATST type driver blaster. Maybe his face is a bit paler, it's hard to tell, because this bubble is a lot more yellow. Great looking figures though. Love the silver on the chest. There's also an A-Wing pilot that came out in the Power of the Force. That's a nice figure to collect. Okay. Here's the B-Wing pilot with the Han Solo blaster. They probably by then were just putting in whatever weapons they had available that fitted the bill. And then here's the figure, really nice. You've got the French, the Spanish and the English language. And then there's the image on the card, different to the US version by being smaller. You can see differences in size. And back to the Kenner B-Wing pilot, both are great.
Okay, here we've got the B-Wing pilot, and they've actually named him Kayan Farlander. And this figure's a re-release from a Rebel Pilots pack, the series. I think it's the set 2. I've got it anyhow. So the only reason I got this was that at Toys R Us there's a special offer where you buy one figure get the other half price. So I wanted to get the roof, so I decided to get the B-Wing pilot because he was on a Revenge of the Jedi card for half price. So these are the 2 figures I got yesterday. I mean, it looks great on the card. I've got a couple of B-Wing pilots on YouTube from the vintage line from 1983. I'm sure I've got a Trilogo one and a Kenner one as well. So this is the modern version of
the B-Wing pilot was released in the vintage collection as Kayan something Farlander. And yeah, it was the same card image. It would have been the same image as this, same card. Yeah, quite a nice looking figure that one was. About 4 years ago. But this is the original 1984-85 figure. Looks really cool. Forgot it had the Han Solo blaster. That's pretty cool. Makes it a bit more desirable. Yeah. I got both these cards about 6 years ago maybe. Really nice. How time flies. So you've got the Trilogo and the Kenner. You can just see the variations. They're probably worth about the same. There's not really much price difference between the Trilogo and the Jedi Kenner. And the Power of Force is worth the same as well. That's the most common Power of the Force coins figure. So that's not worth much. It's probably this is worth the most actually. The debut card. But because he's got the wrong weapon, that makes this one a bit more desirable. I mean, condition wise they're about pretty much the same. This has got a few more creases, but then this has got a more yellow bubble. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed this. This is your look at your B-Wing pilots. To be wing or not to be wing. Okay, so cheers. Toodle pip and all that. Tally ho. Cheers, bye. Good look at the B-Wing pilot on the Trilogo card. Really nice looking figure. Comes with the Han Solo blaster, which is a mistake, but not a major mistake. And yeah, it's a great looking figure. Bright crimson red outfit. Lovely detailing on the chest, I really like that. Helmet. It's pretty cool. And the figure's posed in quite a rigid stance. Here's your Trilogo, and then here's your Kenner. Debut card. Looks really great. Right. So with Trilogos, you tend to get a lot of mistakes with like miscarded figures, wrong weapons, and stuff like that. It's less common to find Kenner cards with mistakes, but with Trilogos, you do tend to find figures with wrong weapons and accessories or no accessories. And for some people, that's something they like to focus on when they're collecting, like all the different oddities. And you know, there's also something called a Trilogo miscard, which is when a figure is placed on a card, but it's the wrong figure card. But that happened a lot in France, and you know, it also happened with some of the French Meccano cards as well, and they're pretty much sought these days, highly sought. So this B-wing pilot, because he's got the Han Solo blaster, that makes him a slightly more desirable figure. I mean, he should have come with the same little weapon that the ATST driver comes with and Leia Endor comes with. But this isn't going to be that much wear. I mean, it's not going to be that much so exceptional, because I'm sure quite a lot of the Trilogo B-Wings come with the Han Solo blaster. I mean, yeah, it's quite a good figure, this one. I mean, it shows you how far the sculpting had come from, say, 78 to 83, 84. Great looking figure. And there's the ship. Great looking design. That Kenner actually did release that from the Trilogo card. Really nice. So, and the B-Wing's been released a few times subsequently in the modern line, with the 2012 issue being the last, like the Kayan Farlander, whatever his name is, on the vintage collection card, which emulates the Kenner 77 back or card, and this to some extent. Great image, great figure.